Good morning. My name is Lisa, and can you believe we are at the holiday season for 2019? I hope everyone has been well, and I'm here to share with you a few of the things I have going on over on Ravelry and over on Instagram. So if you've not visited before, go over to both of those and you'll get the free photo tutorial for my grandma's vintage Christmas tree. This has been one of my most popular free designs with over 100 likes the first day I posted. It's free because granny squares are a free copyright pattern, and quite frankly, this is a memory from my childhood. Now what I did here is I made a shorter version with only 3 squares, and I will be using this at work to hang in my cubicle along with some other cute things we'll go over. But I wanted to come here on YouTube to share this with all of you out there who don't happen to be on Instagram or Ravelry. And all you do, this is simply 7 rows of a granny square, and then any kind of edge you'd like. And it has been so popular. I will post all the lovely makes at the end of this video like I usually do, but I wanted to show you a couple options you have here. And of course we're using Red Heart Super Saver yarn in the color Paddy's Day. Now my grandmother had this hanging in her house. I was just a small child and I would look up at it. Hers had gold jingle bells on it. So this is named after my grandmother. And over on Ravelry, I had asked people to share their memories of this tree because it is probably from the 1970s. And some people said they remember candy canes being placed in it. So when I give these away for gifts, I'll be giving them away with candy canes in it, and I'll get a small little one here for this. I think it's just a sweet gift, and they're really quick to do. So again, the link will be down below, and it's a free pattern along with my Mini Mary Party Cardi. That's a free pattern as well. This has a YouTube tutorial on how to make hexagram shapes. You can also turn this into a stocking if you turn it upside down there. And some more fun, you guys know I've ventured into knitting the past year. This is called the Orbit Ball, and it's by Very Pink Knits. I get a lot of helpful information for new knitters over there, and it's called the Orbit Ball, and I did it in Christmas colors. Again, I matched up the Red Heart Super Saver. This is called Mistletoe, and this white has a bit of glitter in it, and the red is Hexi, but it's all Red Heart yarns. Now I gotta show you this. So this is Mistletoe and this is Mistletoe, and I'm just amazed at the color pooling here. So much so I was even thinking of embroidering maybe 2019 right here or something, just to commemorate the year that I made that. And so this was very interesting in the make, and I made another one too that I'll show you shortly. But let's continue on with my newest free pattern, the Granny Tree. Now the one that started it all was this one right here. I made this tree, if you go back in my Instagram account or my Ravelry, way back in 2018 on December 23rd. Yeah, I didn't even get to hang it for the holidays. It got such a positive response, and there was a gentleman over on Ravelry who commented how much he loved it and would like to make one. So I did a couple photos of quick pictures, and that's how this pattern was born. This one was made almost exactly to the size of my grandmother's, working the way down. Now if you add a granny square, if you add white to your granny square, that's 8 rows across for the big one. This yarn is Red Heart Fashion Soft. It's a DK weight, and they no longer make this anymore. I just found out this year, and it's just gorgeous. The color green is called Atlantis. This is wine, and of course we've got the cream. But if you can find it in places like Hirschner's or someone that sells the discounted yarns, absolutely my hands down favorite. However, this length is too big for my cubicle wall, so I had to go with a smaller version. Now this year, to make a Victorian one, all I did was simply sew the squares on tucked under instead of tucked over. So this color is from Hirschner's. Speaking of Hirschner's, I've got it right here. Hirschner's yarn, and it is from their vintage collection, so I thought I'd make a vintage tree here. And it's tucked under, and then I will decorate it. So this color happens to be their 120th anniversary. So I thought, oh, that would be lovely. This will go nice in my parents' house where they probably wouldn't keep candy canes around anyway. And I thought this would be lovely for them, and I can't wait to decorate it. That's half the fun, is decorating all these. But no, there is a different option to the tree of folded up or folded under, and I'm going to show you the back real quick. Now mind you, I am not the neatest sewer, but you're just tucking under just like that. So go over to Ravelry, check these patterns out, give it a heart or a like, and see what's coming next. Now, I'm so excited about these. A lot of people have been watching me make my first knit mitts for the past year. Yes, this whip is a year in the make. This is Westshire Yarns. It is called Fairy Lights, and it's absolutely gorgeous. This is sock yarn, believe it or not. And I made little wrist warmers because I had to look at this pattern. I did not want to wear it on my feet. I guess is what I say. I wanted to look at it. And my fingers are almost always cold. So I have my little wrist warmers here, and I absolutely love them. Now my intention, if you notice, the colors are exactly opposite. My intention was to make matching ones. However, on my last one, I sewed the top so tightly I couldn't get my hand through. So then I sewed it too loose. So it's flipped upside down, but I don't mind. They're fun, they're festive, and I absolutely love them. So I have a finished object for Christmas already going here. It is December 1st, and I'm just excited to be wearing these. Again, they were a year in the make. Now, what else I am working on is a blanket for my mother. It is, and please, if I'm saying the name wrong, please forgive me. It is the Bleeth blanket, and I'm going to write that right here, Cal. And the lovely Annie's Crochet has a free pattern that comes out every 2 weeks with a different flower. And I thought, oh my gosh, this would be lovely for my mother for the holidays. And here are just an example of the many different flowers and color combinations. And I am using all stash yarn. This one, I have to do something in these colors because I'm absolutely in love. Now if you want to see what colors I'm using, go over to my Instagram account. As the weeks progress, I usually name the colors out. And of course, it's in my favorite staple yarn, Heartland Yarn by Lion Brand. You know I pretty much keep this in stock. Now I cannot take credit for the colors. My mom picked a Joshua tree as her base, and she loves the harvest colors. So I went with that, and she knows she's getting it, but I'm really trying to get this done by Christmas. So I am going to start sewing this together now, even though we still have 4 more weeks. A new flower is released every 2 weeks on a Monday. So tomorrow, December 2nd, another new flower will be released, and we still have 4 more weeks. So I have to start sewing this together now. And of course, there's corresponding solid squares to match with every flower I made. Now there's probably close to 40 squares right now, and I didn't bring them all out. I just brought some of my favorite colors out. And of course, I had to add a little bit of Lisa into my mother's blanket, and I did a modified version of the 3-tailed dragonfly square right here. 1, 2, 3, and here's the wings. So I did that. Of course, these need to be blocked, but they are the same size. So I modified my 3-tailed dragonfly square, and I'm placing a little bit of me in this blanket as well. And then, what else am I working on? Well, I know I showed a lot of Christmas colors here, but this has to be my most favorite piece of knitting I've worked on yet. And this is Scarfie yarn by Lion Brand. And please do remember, I am not affiliated with any yarns, companies, patterns, or people. I am just giving my own personal opinion, and I purchase all my own supplies. And of course, this is my own pattern. I am learning to knit a sweater, and this has been frogged many times, at least 3, and I finally feel like I have the raglan sleeve down with many stitch markers as a reminder. But this is Coral and Cream. Again, I'm not sure if this color is in stores. I got it online at Hirschner's, and again, not affiliated, and they just have wonderful prices, catch their sales, and free shipping. So this is my newest knit make. And then upcoming, what am I working on next besides this knitting, this gorgeous knitting? You guessed it, more Christmas trees. So we'll go back to the Christmas tree. So I use my knitting, spare knitting needles to help hold it together. This is going to be another one that's folded under, and this yarn is gorgeous. I'm going to try and get it to sparkle for you. It's Hexi Charm. It's by Red Heart, and this is called Eclipse, but I'm trying to get it to sparkle here for you. It is gorgeous. I just adore this color, and I also want to make a knit set with it with the 2 round ornaments, and that's next on my list. And I've got one more to show you because it's just so glittery and pretty. Now, I stash dived. I got this yarn back when it was on clearance. I don't think they make it anymore, but it says 5th Avenue Trance. This color is emerald, and this red is jasper. And again, this is just glittery and pretty. And you know I'm new to knitting. This is my first time using DPNs, double pointed needles. So I just thought I'd leave you with a little glitter in your life. Tell me what you're up to this holiday season. I just wanted to wish everyone a happy, healthy holiday. Happy 2020. Again, push that bell by my name so you're notified every time I post a video, because I am not on a regular schedule. I do hope that you like, follow, and comment and say hello. And of course, wishing you all a very happy December. You know, my 5-year anniversary of crochet is this December, and I'm 1 year and 1 month into knitting, and I couldn't be out here without all of your support, all of your love, And do remember, make time for yourself this holiday busy season. And remember, make it a great day to knit and crochet. Take care, everybody. Bye for now.